So, earlier today, I was scrolling through YouTube trying to find something to put on in the background while I wrote the script for the Sonic 3 and Knuckles retrospective, since I'm one of those kinds of people that needs multiple things happening at once to stay focused. But then this video caught my eye, so I decided to give it a watch, and oh boy, it was one of the most atrocious things I've ever had to bear witness to. So enjoy me rambling on about how I think this video and the creator's sentiment blows hot shit. The first thing that comes out of this guy's mouth in his video is that he wants Roger Craig Smith fired. Oh boy, this is gonna be one of those guys. This is a take I see so much by some of these Sonic fans because for some reason they have a major hate boner for the guy. I don't understand it. I mean, this might be my personal bias speaking here, since while I did grow up with the last main Jason game being Sonic Unleashed, I had a lot more time spent in Generations since that was one of my favorite games to play as a kid. So Roger to me has always been Sonic. Say what you want, I like his corny voice for the guy.
No copyright law in the universe is going to stop me!
But when you open a video with a line as terrible as this makes me want to fucking lobotomize myself. This guy goes on to talk about how the meta era has truly never ended, when I personally disagree. It ended with Origins, and Frontier started the era I like to call the Open Zone era. I can understand that yes, Sonic was having a bad time in the 2010s since Sonic Team was making bad decision after bad decision, even though Generations was a great template to work from. But downright saying that the meta era is still ongoing is one of the shittiest takes I have ever heard to date. He complained about how the games were low budget and didn't have Sonic's extended cast of characters and primarily focused on Sonic with occasional bits from Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. And to be fair, I think it was justified 4 times, as while I do like Sonic's friends, sometimes I just want to have Sonic on his own adventures. Frontiers was a great way to reintroduce Team Sonic and ShadowGens as an introduction to Shadow and his story. Personally, I like to see more character reintroduction games, that way everyone can meet Sonic's friends, but in a more digestible way. Another tidbit is that he doubles down on how he insults the voice actors. In Freeriders, Colors, and hell, all the way up to Forces, I can say that the voices weren't the greatest, even though I grew up with them. But downright saying they still suck today is just downright wrong. Take what happened when Jason took over after Ryan stopped voicing Sonic after Heroes. He based his voice off of Ryan's before it became his own voice, same with Roger. He was trying to mimic Jason at first, and it came off as corny, so whenever Frontiers brought in the deeper and more mature voice of Sonic, it was definitely a good call, as him having that Colors voice is just absolutely terrible. The characterization also needed some fine-tuning for sure, and they got it in check when Frontiers came around, but like, why attack the voice actors? These guys did nothing wrong. And mind you, this isn't even the worst part of it. He says Frontiers and ShadowGens are bad games. Bad games. Let that sink in for just a moment. The 2 highest rated Sonic games post-Forces is bad to this idiot. This guy seriously reminds me of Z-Man's show. He has similar shitty takes to this guy and also has that same hate boner for Roger. I feel like this guy must be one of those people who are stuck in the past with the Adventure and 4Kids era of Sonic and hasn't moved on since. This is the new norm for Sonic now. The series is at its all-time high, and I'm glad to see a franchise I loved as a kid rise up and reclaim its crown as a gaming icon. But the thing that angers me the most at this video is that he has the balls to ask for harder Sonic games. Mind you, harder Sonic games. Like, okay, I'd be lying if I didn't say the recent titles have been a breeze, but are you sure you want another Unleashed level of difficulty for a game? I mean, yes, I personally would, since Unleashed is one of my favorite games of all time, but like, jeez, dude. And with that one video, that isn't even the tip of the iceberg with this guy's content. Look at this guy's YouTube catalog. Need I say more? This is the most brain-dead content creator I've ever seen. This guy makes Pro Jared Sonic reviews from the 2010s look good. Anyways, that's enough for this small deviation for right now, since this video angered me enough to rage about some guy's shitty opinions. So anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, fellas, and stay tuned for the Sonic 3 retrospective.